Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and pitching in this game, Mackenzie Gore.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Headed towards the corner. Wood hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Christian Yelich in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one missed.
2-0.
Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
1 out, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. And that drops in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garrett Mitchell will hit next. Here's a high chopper. Tenna on the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. Milwaukee leaves 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Fly ball down the line. Chourio moving under it. One away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Thinking we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
All one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's in the dirt. It's 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
James
One
Wood.
down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses, and it's 1-2. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Cruz over at first with 1 away. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one missing low.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Oh, 1 down. And it's fouled away. Ball 1 there. Next offering misses down and away. And it remains 2-2. Peralta throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that is that. Nationals leave one. We played an inning. No score. Back in Washington, D.C. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Gore back to work. Frelick, a former Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Inside, almost got him. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Low to second, out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And stepping in is the speedy Oliver Dunn. Inside, just missed. Out to center. Young tracks it down for the out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Up now for Washington, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That misses off the outside edge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fastball is outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike three. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's ball 2.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
I got 3 and 2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nationals go quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
This is Bryce Terang. Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Right fielder Jackson.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Fly to left his first time. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. Runner takes off. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Terang, the runner at second with one away. That one misses. And now 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Close, but called the ball. And the count even 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ripped on a line. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Doubled in his first AB. That one way inside. Two on, 2 outs. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Left field. Wood on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Brewers add 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Ball 2.
And he lays down a bunt. And safe at first, a bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Flied to right his first time. Peralta checks the runner. Young back in on a dive. On the ground, a short could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sal Frelick.
Let's go, Nats. Let's go, Doc.
Off the mark
Ball
there.
1.
And that is ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2
Benny
count.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. And gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a run. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Fly to center his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Caught looking his first time up. Gore keeping him close.
One-0.
In the dirt, blocked. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Done. The runner at second with 1 away.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Swings over the top of that one. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Done. Up to third on the
Now
wild
batting,
pitch.
second
He had him out in
baseman,
front,
Bryce
which isn't
Terang.
easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And that's too high. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now it's even up.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers. If he ain't square, he's rectangular.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Nationals,
4th, now the number
right
2
fielder,
hitter, Dylan Cruz. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Up now for Washington,
Now batting,
James Wood.
left fielder,
0 for 1. He struck out
James
swinging
Wood.
last time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one missing
Inside, ball 1.
inside, a sharp slider. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with
Now
a high
batting, the
fastball
first
and then
baseman,
bury that curveball
Nathaniel
down low to get him
Lowe.
swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Low in the
that's
box
out.
now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Outside, and the count now 2-0. And that one upstairs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He did not take the bat off his
Now
shoulder
batting,
the entire at bat.
designated hitter,
And now the
Josh
switch hitting
Bell.
first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. Nice grab. The throw. What a play. Inning over. So 1 left for Washington. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Nationals.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
39.
Lucas Sims.
Still pretty
Lucas
early in the ball game, so
Bell.
this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for
Leading
him.
off for Milwaukee.
Here's Jackson
right fielder,
Churio.
Jackson
Not
Churio.
only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Woo. Is that supposed to make us feel good about
Ball,
ourselves?
that's out.
No.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Inside.
Nope, inside,
And it's
ball
2-1. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses.
That pitch is in.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and
Now
he's
batting,
been
the
really patient at the
designated hitter,
plate. A
Christian
game plan that
Yelich.
he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So a man at first. And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
0-1 the count.
zone. Movement in the bullpen. Number 62 getting ready to go. Number 68 warming up as well. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Churio gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that
Now
just
batting,
miss the zone like
catcher,
that.
William
And it's a real
Contreras.
discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And the lead is up to 5. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell. In the air, right side of the infield, Garcia. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Remember Mark Kotsay, who was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Baseman, Luis Garcia.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Peralta back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that one is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Up next for the Nationals.
Ruiz
Catcher,
digging in for the
Gabriel
Nationals.
Ruiz.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Chorio in position. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose
2 down,
Tena.
bases empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. Struck out swinging his first time. Tena, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now
They hand the ball over to a new arm, DJ Hurst.
Number
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Young makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And that one clips the corner. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 also getting ready. 1 down, base is empty. And a strike in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard
One ball,
high
two strikes,
0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering is down low. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Over to low. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Brewers 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Center fielder, Jacob Young.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J.
Dominant performance for him
Abrams.
today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So the lineup flips over. C.J. Abrams digs in now. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Terang. 1. Over to first, but he beats it. So up next, Dylan Cruz. A strikeout and a walk. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
And it really
ball,
looks like these
2
hitters
strikes.
have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Abrams at first, 1 gone. Right through there, got him. Strikeout number 8.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly
Now
got away
batting,
with the location
left
there.
fielder,
You know, sometimes
James
as a hitter, when you're
Wood.
down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That's the
Wood
ball.
in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike
1
1.
ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. Now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the inning. Nationals leave 1. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. And fires in a fastball at 95.
0-1. Hey, 2.
Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two down, bases empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And that's outside. Ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at first. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Brewers strand 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Hudson, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ashby also throwing. That one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed
2 balls,
inside.
2
And the
strikes.
count now even up. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Bell.
And he takes a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Freeland pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that,
Second
you
baseman,
love the opportunity to make it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
Milwaukee.
pitcher on here, Brian
Number
Hudson.
52.
And he's got a nice lead
Brian
to work
Hudson.
with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Garcia tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just
That's ball
missed.
3.
On the ground, Terang sends it to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Washington,
Leading off
D.C.
for the
We're at the
Brewers,
top of the
left
8th.
fielder,
Up now for
Sal
Milwaukee,
Frelick.
Sal Frelick. Hers back to work. Check swing. Went around. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Garcia. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off
No
speed
balls,
there.
2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next offering upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses there, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Draws the walk there.
Ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Low right there to make the grab. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Hudson in his second season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That just misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Chorio nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, called strike. Right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. And they close the gap. It's 5-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. He's 2 for 2. Fastball for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 1. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J.
Two down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 in this one. In for a strike, 0-1. And that's down and away. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. That is the inning. But the Nationals get one back on the solo homer. It's now 5-1. We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. That's outside. 1-0. And another ball. That's towards center. Young sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. One down.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder
Jackson Chourio. Up now for the Brewers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And now 2-2. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it.
Now batting, designated hitter Christian Yelich.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Yelich at the dish.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Chourio leads off first with one away. And a foul ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras, looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt. That 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Step off throw to first. Chourio back on a dive. Way
Oh,
high.
that's too high.
Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming home. He's safe. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI.
Daddy.
Just a
Center
really
fielder,
nice
Garrett
job of turning
Mitchell.
on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That's off the
ball
mark.
2.
Now 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and that'll do it. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Aaron
Now
Ashby.
pitching for Milwaukee.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big
Aaron
leads because
Ashby.
it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Leading
Your
off
mental
for
toughness
the
matters in
Nationals,
situations like
right
this as
fielder,
well.
Dylan
Now at the plate,
Cruz.
Dylan Cruz. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Gets to it. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third
Now
strike.
batting,
Oh, we saw a
left
solid effort
fielder,
out of their starter. And the
James
bullpen is
Wood.
following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Wood, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Brewers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Up next,
Now it's the
for
Nationals cleanup hitter, Nathaniel
first
Lowe.
baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Pitch misses there. Ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's down
Ball
and
2.
in. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. There's one.
Got him. That's
to
an out.
first, not in
No, he's
time.
safe.
Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course,
Now
the
that
most
is
important part was getting the out.
hitter,
So they're down to their
Bell.
final out. Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball. The Nationals down to their final strike. Bouncer to Hoskins. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.